So moving. Oh well. I want to switch this around so it's in reverse. Oh no, that's not what I want. All right, we're gonna leave it. Hey, Alfie! Happy New Year, buddy. Long time no see. How you been? What's new? This is my positive 2026 gym. We'll see if it's see how long it lasts. Did you have a good holiday season, bud? What is it, like 4 p.m. by you? Good, glad. That's what I thought. It's 11 here. 11:12. How's things going at home and working? No, I haven't used a mic in over a year. I didn't see you on though. Were you on the same match as I was? That was called I Never Said I Was Perfect. And when you say the title, you have to say it like that. Anyway, that's an instrumental. I haven't played. I don't remember the last time I went live. Maybe 2 weeks ago. Anyway, this one's called The Better Me. Oh, the first thing that I said when I woke up this morning was a negative thing about myself, which triggered a warning that my mental state was in decline, now inclined to form a lesser me. What's up, Alfie? Thanks for coming back. You see, I spent too much time living in free my own head, and made it difficult for me to get out of bed. I miss the old me, the ones hold me, not me full of dread, the better me. One day, maybe. I'm not alone in my feelings. I know if others are suffering like me. I'm so tired of my brain always reeling. I've got to change the way that I see the current me. Oh, I don't want to be this way. Oh, I want the better me to greet each day. And I want that me to always have the say of who I'll be. The better me. I'll talk to you in a second. I can tell you that it's difficult to turn your life round in the direction that you're headed. like all the hope you lost might not be found, you just can't see. If I continue down this road that stops at a deep end, I may never find my way back to a life I can mend. And I really don't want life to get the best of me, friend, the rest of me. Tired of my brain always reeling. I've got to change the way that I see the color in me. Oh, I don't want to be this way. Oh, I want the better me to great each day. And I want that me to always have the say of who I'll be. Oh, I don't want to be this way. Oh, I want the better me to greet each day. And I want that me to always have the say of who I'll be. The better me. The better me. The better me be. Alfie, if you're still there, yeah, I just don't want to go on a headset because other people want me to come on a headset, and if I do it for one person, yeah, that's just a problem. I don't want to go talking in the game anymore. I just kind of play and I'm waiting for the game to just stop. New Year's, I don't make resolutions anymore. I was jokingly saying, though, I'm going to be a more positive Jim this year, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes. 2025 was terrible for me, so yeah, probably one of the worst years of my life. So we'll see how that goes. Well, but losing a job for a while, and then also the car crash. My mother-in-law's been sick on and off. That hasn't been a direct effect on me, but indirectly because my wife has had a lot of stress with that. So yeah, it's just been that kind of year. Just everything. Out of work for a long time, so that was bad. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I had plans to do songs, and then there we go. What are we gonna do next? Let's do at ease. Why not? I think this is a G though. I have to see what microphone this is. This is bad. Every time I put on this. Wrong microphone. Every time I put on this hoodie, it moves the harmonica rack on me. So we'll see how this goes. Anyway. Yeah, every time this hoodie always gives me a problem. And that's not it either. What's going on? Where's my E flat? I can't see anything anymore. This might be it. There we go. There we go. All right, we're gonna do at ease. I haven't played much guitar and I haven't gone live in so long, so bear with me. I've been playing by myself quietly here in the house, but otherwise, yeah. Alfie, okay, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you're doing really good. I hope everything keeps going well for you. While I miss talking to you, I really just don't want to do the mic anymore. It's time to go take Cooper's from him. Yesterday was just a day like another. Tomorrow, hey, might be the same like the other. The situation changes day by day, sometimes it smothers. But in my hammock here, just and the beer is my druthers. I didn't know you could do that. I don't mind. I am feeling just fine. I can see the sun shine through the trees, on the leaves, and I'm at ease. Through the trees, on the leaves, and I'm at ease. Yesterday is a world away from my hammock, enveloped here, just a bare stays of panic. Goes by all the drear of the far and near, the panoramic. I'll just close my eyes to the world outside, to the manic. And I don't mind, and I'm feeling just fine. I can see the sun shine through the trees, on the leaves, and I'm at ease. Through the trees, on the leaves, I'm at ease. Don't let the world bring you down. Keep it out of your town. Go and find your way home. Let your inner peace roam. Yesterday is not the day and I'm enjoying. Tomorrow might not be the same or annoying. So I'll make the best of this here day, go exploring the sun and trees where I'm at ease, peace is soaring. And I don't mind, and I'm feeling just fine. I can see the sun shine through the trees, on the leaves, and I'm at ease. Through the trees, on the leaves, I'm at ease. Alfie, thank you. Through the trees and on the leaves, I'm at ease. Thanks, buddy, I appreciate it. Through the trees and on the leaves, and I'm at ease. That's crazy. Thanks, bud. I figured I'd do an extended harmonica ending for you there, Alfie. Thanks for tuning in, buddy. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the gifts. That was called At Ease, if anyone's lurking or just listening quietly. All originals. I don't really do covers. I don't enjoy performing covers. I like playing them by myself, but I'm just not that kind of attention seeker. It's, of course, here I am playing original music, but, you know, because I wrote the stuff. That's why. Anyway. Ashley, how are you? Happy New Year, Ashley. No, thank you, Alfie. Really, I appreciate it. You know, I write this stuff, you write these songs, and yeah, it just makes me glad that some people really like my stuff. Because you put yourself out there, you know, as a creative person, and then you come out here. I'm not a natural performer, so to come on in here and do this, it's not. I only do this because there's no other way for you to hear my music. No one will hear my songs if I don't come on here. Anyway. All right, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you have a really good day and a great rest of your New Year day. Anyway, Ashley, I hope you're doing well. Thanks for reposting. And Alfie, thanks for all the gifts. I appreciate it. How was your New Year's Eve, Ashley? Mine was, it was quiet. We had a quiet one, which is kind of what I wanted. Let's hope 2026 is going to be a better year. I'm coming into this new year as more hopeful, Ashley. We'll see how long it lasts. Let's see if I get through this day as a hopeful person. How about we do autumn? Summer is over, take in that picture that Mother Nature has given to you, and breathe deep of that crisp air and enjoy the view. The sun is casting long shadows. Oh, 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 oh. Colored leaves are drifting and twisting as they fall. Thanks for the shares. Oh, how I love autumn. It's the best of all seasons. And if you ask me why, I can give you so many reasons. The sun, the air, the sky, the breeze, the trees, and the leaves. Halloween, Thanksgiving, and everything in between puts me so at ease. The sun is casting long shadows. Oh, oh, oh. Colored leaves are drifting and twisting as they fall. The sun is casting long shadows. Oh, 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 oh. Colored leaves are drifting and twisting as they fall. Oh, I know that the winter's not far behind. I can't let that spin to what's here in my mind. 'Cause autumn's the season that helps me unwind from it. Oh, hit the wrong note. I know that the winter is not far behind. I can't let that spin to what's here in my mind. 'Cause autumn's the season that helps me unwind from it. Oh, sun is casting long shadows. Oh, 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 oh. Colored leaves are drifting and twisting as they fall. What's up, Lisa? Sun is casting long shadows. Be careful. Oh, 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 oh. Colored leaves are drifting and twisting as they fall. Sun is casting long shadows. Oh, 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 oh. Colored leaves are drifting and twisting as they fall. Oh, 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 oh. My wife's going to pick up my daughter. My daughter and her friend went to go see the. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Lisa, I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year. They went to go see the Stranger Things final episode. So, and my son's going tonight. So, we watched it as a family. I do not like this season at all. And yeah. Oh, you got it? Oh, good, Lisa. Lisa, I went looking for them, and I didn't know how to tell you which one to get because I got some non-name brand one, and yeah, it's really good. I think that'll change up your game there because trying to work with the big one on the ukulele is crazy, and they're really inexpensive. I think I paid at the time $7.99, but you can get like 3 for $6.99. Yeah, I think mine does too. It just says capo. That's probably the one I got. It's like Oh, are you actually? Yeah. Well, you can just watch it. We'll see how it goes. The first season's the best. Second season was really good. Third season, I know it's goofy and stupid, but I enjoyed it because it appeals to my 80s sense of growing up then. Oh, there you go. That's a good deal. And if it breaks, it costs you basically nothing. Yeah, that should change up your game really well. I remember you saying that because the capos are your enemy there on the uke, and I remember that. Yeah. The little one, and they're cute too. The cute little capo. Anyway, this one's called Familiar. I haven't played this in days, so well, maybe a week actually. How's it go? Oh yeah, hey. Oh, my pleasure. I'm glad I helped you out there. Those are the two best seasons, Ashley. They're the dark and realistic ones. The third season gets really light and goofy, and Hopper and Steve's characters become very light and kind of comic relief. When I first watched it all those years ago, it was jarring to me and annoying, but then I came to love it because it works as a whole season. And the fourth season was good. Parts of it were excellent, but this last season, I know people are saying Volume 1 is great and Volume 2 is weak. Volume 1 was weak as well of this season, in my opinion. But I'm also becoming more and more cynical and less easy to please as I become this old curmudgeon, I guess. Anyway. Oh, it's ridiculous, and the writing is terrible, and it makes the acting seem terrible because the acting probably is bad, but you got to blame the writing first, and then you got to blame the direction because the director should be able to start directing the actors, saying this is not working, this is not good. None of the acting and if doesn't feel grounded. I think that's what it is. You know, whereas you watch those first two seasons, they felt like film, they felt like cinema, and now it's just so much CGI and stuff. Like it feels like when George Lucas started doing the prequels, he just puts everybody in front of a green screen and says, "Do it faster." First season's amazing. I went back and watched it before I started, in anticipation of this whole fifth season coming. So I watched all the seasons over again, and first season's fantastic. Yeah. It's a shame that it went downhill, and I don't see how you can fix it in just 2.5 hour episode. My kids are less judgmental about it. They're all so involved in TikTok that they start following, going with the hype, and saying, so they don't really watch it for. I don't know. I'm gonna not sit here and philosophize. Let's do a song because I hate when I sit here and talk. What the heck? I've got that feeling again, like I've been here before, done this before, like the tingling at the back of my neck, that I'm rubbing out wrong because of something small. You ever have that feeling that you've done this before? It's called deja vu, this feeling that you are feeling and you're reeling, cause it's opened the door to something soon, but your world feels askew. This ain't familiar like we've done this before, but I just can't remember when. It's so familiar like we've been here before. Why is it so hard to go pin down? You said it's part of my imagination, but I think you were wrong, cause this feeling is strong. I know that if you think about it, you would be. I was right all along, and I'm not something wrong. Call me crazy, but you have to agree that something feels off, so you needn't go scoff. You feel it too, yeah, you feel it like me, buried under your coif, so please don't faint a cough. This feels familiar like we've done this before, but I just can't remember when. It's so familiar, but I'm not really sure. Why is it so hard to go pin down? Thank you for the likes, I appreciate it. Maybe we're living in a simulation created by an alien civilization, using and abusing mind manipulation, or some form of memory ablation, causing cerebral fragmentation, leading to my frustration. Or maybe it's just my imagination. This feels familiar like I always mess that part up. This seems familiar like we've done this before, but I just can't remember when. It's so familiar, but I'm not really sure. Why is it so hard to go in? One of these days I'll nail it. This seems familiar like we've done this before, but I just can't remember when. This feels familiar, but I'm not really sure. Why is it so hard to go in? It's so familiar, but I'm not really sure. But I just can't remember. How do I always misremember my chorus? It's so familiar, but I'm not really sure. Why is it so hard to go? Pen, 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 pen down. Maybe because the chorus is so familiar, but I can't quite pin it down. That's good. Anyway, I still haven't showered yet. It's like noon here. I'm still drinking my coffee. The great indoors. So originally when I thought about coming up with a music moniker, I didn't want to go with my name. I originally wanted, but I looked it up and some of the names were already taken, but I wanted to go with the, originally the Great Indoorsman, because I hated to go out. I never leave the house. I go outside in my yard, and sometimes I go hiking in the nicer weather. But yeah, I wanted to call myself the Great Indoorsman. So that would have been fun. Let's see. I don't normally go on live in the daytime because I'm working, thankfully, again. So yeah, even though I take a break to have coffee every now and then, but I don't want to go on live and then somebody sees me not working. Let's do Move Along. Yeah, good. Oh, I just wrote a new song, actually, Ashley. I finally finished it yesterday, but I haven't fleshed it out yet. It's called Stay in Bed, and I forget how it goes offhand. Yeah, thank you. It's still not enough, and it's never going to make up for the loss I've had this year. It's going to be a really bad year. Come tax season again, I'm going to owe so much. Because I don't want to... let's not talk about it. But my new song is... Well, how's it go? I have it written on the computer. I haven't printed it out yet. I don't even know. It's called Stay in Bed. It's about how I'm just staying in bed today because I don't feel guilty. So if that's you, don't feel guilty. It's not because anything bad's happening. You just want to lay there and just enjoy yourself. So one of these days I'll play that once I have it down. I just came up with the bridge yesterday, and I'm still not 100% sure. And did I write the lyrics for the bridge? I think I did. Yeah, that took me a while. We got another fresh coat of snow. It's very light, just a coat. But I was like all happy to finally have. I had to get a new car, Lisa and Ashley, because I got into that car accident back at the beginning of December. My wife and I were talking about how long this month has been between my mother-in-law being in the hospital and then my wife having to go all the way there and back a bunch of times. And then me getting into the car accident on December 3rd, going through the insurance. We only have one car for 4 people in the house, 3 of who can drive. Actually, my son doesn't have his license yet. He should have his license, but he doesn't. And then I got really busy at work, which was positive. And then what else? Getting a new car. Just been really stressful. And Christmas. And Christmas was tough this year with me being out of work for 3 months and then 4 months of underemployment. So, yeah, pretty bad. Yeah, I didn't get hurt. I was going really slow, and I was going straight, and the guy coming towards me decided he wanted to beat me through the intersection and make a left in front of me. And it was black ice that day, and I slid into him at like 20, 25 miles per hour, but the car was totaled. Yeah, and it was 2 years into a lease. So now we got a new lease, and it's just stressful. Yeah, now I'm like, and it took me a good 2 weeks of driving. Like I had PTSD from it, again, and then I had to get a rental and return the rental, it was just December was kind of capped off how 2025 has been. Anyway, but I'm hopeful for that big, beautiful day. I think 2026 is going to be the year. That's what I'm going into 2026 with, the positive hope of the big, beautiful day. Got a fresh bottle of champagne and chilling in the fridge. All right, this one's called Move Along. Are you serious? I feel it too. There's nothing to see here, just a little old me here alone. I'm on my own some, but not feeling lonesome at all. It's all my own doing, nobody's been screwing with me. I just want some downtime, it's time that is just mine, so please know I'm where I belong, existing in this song. I'm where I want to be. There's nothing here to see, so please move along. People need people who they like to keep all together. I'm a bit different, I don't like commitment, no never. So if you see me here sitting instead of bullshitting with others, know that I want this, cause this here is my wish, my druthers. Know I'm where I belong, existing in this song. I'm where I want to be. There's nothing here to see, so please move along. So please move along. Still haven't changed my guitar strings, Ashley, by the way. I really hate fixing things and maintaining. Maintenance is not my thing. Creating is my thing, but not maintaining and doing things 100% right. Oh, Lisa, the squirrels? Let me tell you about the squirrels. Hit by a car twice. That's terrible, Ashley. My wife got me for Christmas a little squirrel a feeder for birds shaped like a birdhouse, but with seeds and stuff on the outside. And the chickadees have been loving it. But then this fat squirrel all day long kept climbing up and eating it. And then he chewed the string that was hanging on. And I had to chase him away and threatened to punt him. I try to be nice to nature, but nature pushes me sometimes. I had them. I've had the tools out. I have all these different strings. I really don't like changing strings because I am not. It takes me forever. I'm not good at it. Is that Peter? Hey, Peter. How are you? Happy New Year, Pete. Hope you're doing good. Hope you guys had a good New Year's Eve. We kept it quiet. I drank a lot of bourbon. I do. I put out piles of food. I put out 8 on the ground in different spots so that the ground feeders can eat, so that the morning doves can come and eat. The sparrows will keep going all day long. The cardinals, the blue jays. I have one Carolina wren around. I have all 3 different types of woodpecker. I have a downy, I have a northern flicker, and a red-bellied. So kind of got all the birds because I have multiple feeders, but they keep destroying my feeders. Yeah, so I put it out and I put like 8 different spots so that they can eat. A lot of feeders. I have a lot of bird houses too. My wife says I'm a bird nerd. I've gotten really weird as I've become one of those birdy old men. But and I miss sitting in my yard and just watching them. Anyway, all right, enough talking. What am I gonna do next? What songs haven't I done in a while? I don't know. Let's just go with something simple. Bird nerd. Yeah, I'm totally a bird nerd. I have the Merlin bird app. I don't know if you have bird people out there, but that's a great app to have to identify bird calls in your yard. It's like the Shazam for birds, and I love that one. Especially come spring when you start hearing different things all over the place. Hey, thanks for the heart there, PV. Thanks, appreciate it, guys. Thanks for the gift. All right, let's go with let's do Maybe. It's so funny actually I said that because I lived in apartments for so long. I grew up in houses. I grew up in the Bronx as a little kid, and then Flushing, Queens, and then moved to Long Island, and then eventually I went to school in Florida, but Western Florida, and then came back here, and then I was in apartments, and you take for granted having a yard. It's so weird for those who have one. Because I forget how many people in the world do not have a backyard or a sizable backyard, especially if you're someone who enjoys nature and birds and the trees. Like that song, my song "At Ease" is about me finding a calm place, just looking at the sun coming through the trees at nighttime during the sweet light hours. I played that earlier, but that song is all about that moment of just being in that moment and just enjoying it. Yeah. Play something. Going out to shovel? Ah, sorry, Lisa. All right, let's do maybe. Maybe I can be some things that's new. A thing that... Maybe I can be something that's new. Forgot my own words. A thing that's not been seen by me or you. Something that's so good it can't be true. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Maybe I can be something you need. A thing that we could never have conceived. Something that seems like it's make-believe. Maybe, maybe, maybe. Maybe, maybe, maybe. And if I become that thing I've always wished to be, then I can finally say no more maybes and be just me. Maybe things I do will turn out right. Come back to bite. Forgot my words. Maybe I can finally see the light. Oh, maybe, maybe, maybe. Oh, maybe, maybe, maybe. Maybe I can stop trying to win. Just enjoy the place I am and not where I've been. Maybe I can learn to love this gym. Thanks, Peter. Oh, maybe, maybe, maybe. I'll send you the lyrics and the chords. Oh, maybe, maybe, maybe. And if I become that thing I've always wished to be, then I can finally say no more maybes and be just me. Just me. Oh, maybe, maybe, maybe. Oh, maybe, maybe, maybe. Oh, maybe, maybe, maybe. Oh, maybe, maybe, maybe. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. Oh, my shoulder. Ooh, it hurts so bad. Lisa, I don't know if you're still there. You talking about crows? Let's do Murder on Crow Street. Thanks, Peter. I appreciate that, bud. Ow. I have to take a shower at some point. Been sitting here in my own filth all morning. Let's just move that a little bit. There we go. Thanks, yeah, thanks, PV. I appreciate that. The Twilight, it's actually the same chords as At Ease, only it's done on the first fret. I mean, basically the same chords, yeah. Which, if you just wherever the capo is, it's just an E. It's a C, A minor, E minor, G for the, because I can play it anyway. Maybe I can play it up here. So I do that down on the first fret, and then At Ease is on the third fret, and I wrote maybe first, I think. And that's At Ease with the harmonica. So it's the same song. I mean, that's the problem with music, and that's what stopped me from writing a lot of songs recently. Because I hear different songs in my head, and I'll go and I'm like, oh, this is a good song because I can hear. Yeah, it's but you can't avoid it, right? Because what are there? Just basically 12 notes and versions of the chord progressions, and only a few work together. So all music is like that. Think of how many songs. Someone did a whole thing called the Pachelbel or Pachelbel. How do you say Pachelbel's name? Pachel or Pachel? The Pachelbel effect, and it's just canon and what is it, D minor, and all the songs, including Hey Jude and songs that go all the way to like Weezer and everybody. All the songs are the same chords. It's like a C to an F to it's like it's crazy. So it's just the way it is. And I only learned 9 years ago, actually, the day after Christmas. I said I was going to do. I never do shows for anniversaries. I always think I'm going to, and I don't do the anniversary shows. Just come on when I can. Anyway, so that's that. This is Murder on Crow Street. I was going to say something else, but I can't remember now. Said, hey buddy boy, what do you say? What you doing on this rainy, gray day? See you walking here all alone. You better turn your ass around and head back home. You better turn your ass around and head back home. I said, I don't know why you bother me. I'm just minding my own. So please let me be. We don't like you on the side. You better scramble real quick or you're gonna get beat. Soon joined by Con Kid, they started stalking. No, they were hawking. Squawking. Said, hey buddy boy, what do you say? What you doing on this rainy, gray day? See you walking here all alone. You better turn your ass around and head back home. You better turn your ass around and head back home. Said, I don't know why you bother me. I'm just minding my own. So please let me be. We don't like you on the side of the street. You better scramble real quick or you're gonna get beat. Doing on this rainy, gray day. See you walking here all alone. You better turn your ass around and head back home. You better turn your ass around and head back home. You better turn your ass around and head back home. You better turn your ass around and head back home. read your comments, and I didn't want it. I was going to mess up. Welcome back there, Lisa. That was Murder on Crow Streets because you inspired me with the crow question. Murr covers some of my songs? Are you talking to me? I haven't heard from Murr in so long. He stopped by a couple times. That's awesome if he did. Thanks, PB. I appreciate that. Oh no, I thought you said he covers some of yours. Is that what you're saying? No, nobody covers my songs. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that he's busy. No, nobody's covered mine. Which is fine. It'd be cool if somebody did, though. I'd be more than glad to share stuff. My songs are pretty simple, so some people's are. Yours seem hard. Yours seem tougher, but that's maybe because I listened to the albums, Peter. And I'm not an accomplished enough musician to do other people's stuff. Also, I have to find my vocal range in the songs. In fact, I've written so many songs that even I'm not right for. Yeah, this is why we come on here, right? I didn't want to be a performer. I don't want to come on. You don't see me come on, and I don't do covers. I don't want people watching. I'm not here to perform. I'm just here to put my stuff out there. And I don't mean that in some kind of pretentious way or some kind of obstinate way towards other people that do it. It's just not me. Yeah. Anyway, should I do? Let's do. Let's see if I've ever memorized. No, 100%. I've actually, on occasion, people come on and they ask you for advice and stuff like that. And I always tell them, first of all, I'm not a real musician. But the thing, advice to starting guitar players, if there's anybody lurking or listening, keep your guitar out. Don't ever put it in a case. Keep it out where you're going to be. Pick it up and then pick it up every day. Whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, multiple times a day, just play a little bit. If you're learning, find 25 to 50 songs that you want to play, right, as you're learning. And write them down, write the chords down. This is how I did it. Yeah, exactly, right, Lisa? Keep it out, play every day. Find 50 songs you want to do, covers, and even though I don't perform covers, I play them when I'm home by myself. I like playing other people's music. It inspires me, makes me happy because I'm not thinking about myself and what I need to write next or whatever. But also, you don't even have to do the whole song. Play the verse parts. If you can't do the chorus or if you can't get the bridge, that's fine. And once you get stuck, move to the next song. And eventually you'll get better at doing stuff and you'll be able to come back and then do entire songs. There's Beatles songs I still can't do. They make it look so easy, but they have chords that I can't do. Exactly. And you know what? To my wife's ire, I bought a lot of cheap guitars in the beginning. I didn't have money, so that's why she was annoyed. I got a couple of free ones. That's how I started through my uncles. And then I got addicted to guitars. I bought, different colors, different styles, and they didn't all sound good. But having multiple instruments as a songwriter made me want to pick them up. So every time I picked something up, I was writing a song. That's why I've written so many in the beginning, especially. Yeah, the Beatles were amazing. They're still my favorite band to this day. But having more than one guitar out in different rooms, if you have the money and if you have the space, or if you have the guitars somehow, just keep them out and play them every single time you get. Charlie Parr play guitar. No, Otis. Maybe I have, but I don't. Not knowingly in my mind. It's something I might have come across. But just keeping it out. And like I always say, get ADD about guitar. You don't have to finish this complete song. My nephew years ago took notes, took lessons, and he complained that his 12 string and a resonator. Nice. Hey, what's up there? What would Jesus do? How are you, bud? How are things going? Hope you're doing well. And by the way, and Otis, thank you for commenting too, and everyone here. Happy New Year. Hope you guys are having a good start to the year and a good finish to the last year. What was I going to say? Get ADD about it. You don't have to play a song. My nephew, right? He was taking lessons, and the instructor had him playing like the same song every time he came in and I'm like, that may work for some people, but you have to find it's kind of like when I took up art back in high school and I wanted to be a painter. I took up painting later in life because I couldn't paint the way they were teaching me in high school, which is you need to learn the proper way to do it, but it doesn't always work for everybody. So try to find that person's strength and play to that strength. I also did that when I coached my kids in soccer and baseball and basketball, all the kids. Like what works for one kid doesn't work for another. So you try to play to the strength. And I remember we had one kid who had issues with an arm in basketball. And I had a really good kid, but he kept throwing it at him and the kid kept getting hit in the face. I'm like, I was trying to explain to the kid that was really good to play down to the other kid, but not so much playing down, but you're hitting him a different way. Bounce the ball towards his chest instead of throwing it directly at him because he can't catch it. He had something wrong with his arm. I don't remember what it was. And I said to him too, because he was getting stressed out about that. He didn't want to play down. I'm like, it will make you a better basketball player because you'll learn how to work in a different way. So, but it's hard to explain that to 12-year-olds and under. Ukulele aerobics. That probably what I should play. 100%. You know, it's like when I'm, Lisa, I feel the same way. Like when I don't want to, I sit here and try to write all the time. I'm always writing songs and I hear songs in my head. And then when I get frustrated because I'll sit down and start working on it. And in my head, it's a completely different song. There's vocals and instrumentation. But then I'm like, oh, it's just a G to a C. And it starts sounding, and it's a certain strum pattern. In my head as a full band, not my band, not me, it was a great song. And then I've abandoned songs that way. So sometimes when I'm really stuck like that and I get tired of me, I just go and do covers and I play parts of covers by myself, you know. I know you do covers all the time, you know. For me, it's more of like getting away from my stuff. And I went 3 days without playing guitar the other day, so my fingers are like, it's been days. So I'm trying to get the calluses back. It's amazing how if you take a day or 3 off and the calluses start hurting. You know, I was really bad. I never bothered to learn to do scales and stuff, and I didn't want to. That's the stuff I don't like. That's why when I do, like, it's just me. You know, it's like I'm not saying I'm better because of it. I'm not. I'd be a better guitarist and would have written many more songs had I learned how to play properly. But I don't have time for it. I mean, I have time for it, but it's not what doesn't float my boat. I guess is what I'm trying to say. I just for me, learning guitar was a way another avenue to just write, seeing as I've been a writer my whole life, professionally and, you know, trying to on my private time too. And I really should be learning how to I should be learning how to do alternate tunings, and I think about it every now and then, but I'm also not a really qualified picker because I never learned how to do anything else. Anyway, I'm talking too much, guys. What am I gonna do? Let's do, here. I'll do it so much. Every damn working for a piece of pie. Every damn working to keep alive. Every damn working. What's the lines? I don't want to do a song when I had it memorized yesterday when I sang it by myself. Oh, sorry guys. Here it is right here. Puzzle piece. See, that's how I know I've been on too long. Not playing too long. Here we go. Every damn working from 9 to 5. Every damn working to keep alive. Every damn working hold a piece of the pie. Every damn working, yeah. Every damn working, yeah. Every damn working, but something is wrong. Every damn working feels longer than long. Every damn working to my swan song. Every damn working, yeah. Every damn working, I work and I work and I work and get no relief. And the only thing that's burned is nothing but grief. I'm glad. Every day I'm working, but I can't get paid. Every day I'm working, I'm still in the red. Every day I'm working, and I'm just filled with dread. Every day I'm working, yeah. Every day I'm working, yeah. Every day I'm working for my family. Every day I'm working, cause life ain't free. Every day I'm working, but I'm working for me. Every day I'm working, yeah. Every day I'm working, yeah. I work and I work, get no relief. And the only thing that occurred was nothing but grief. Every day I'm working, but not today. I could work today. I'm going to put in a few hours later. Every day I'm working. Nobody wants to see that. In my Hastings butt. It's the only place that doesn't have fat. What do I do? I want to do something else. Let's do a sweet love song. How about that? After. Thanks, Peter. I appreciate that, buddy. I appreciate it. And I'm proud of you doing all those songs out there, man. Those were good. If anyone hasn't listened to PB's albums, his releases, he released 53 songs. It's really good. He's got one that's all instrumental, which is it's really cool to see the different genres that you have there too, the mixes. That's an endeavor, man. Releasing all that music. I've released probably 40 something songs, and they're not good quality. It's hard work, and I don't want to work at it. It's like I said, I just come on here to just do the stuff, and that's it. It's my outlet, not my means of earning any money. 56. Hey, that's how old I am. There you go. All right, let's do this one. So originally I wrote this way down on E in open chords, and my voice doesn't hit that anymore. And when I do it on drop, if I drop it down a step, I don't like the sound of the guitar. It's too dark, because this is a love song called So In Love With You. Oh, Lisa, yeah, that's like I write lyrics every now and then, or I have an idea, but I don't. All of my songs come from instrumentals, from playing first, like 99% of them. Actually, a lot of songs in the last couple of years just come to me in my head, and normally, like when I'm in the shower, or just going in the shower, or just getting out of bed, and I jump up and write them nowadays. But in the beginning, especially, like I have maybe 3 or 4 songs that I had lyrics that when I started learning, I finally put them to music once I started learning. What do you mean with writing? I just passed 9 years of playing guitar. Yeah, 9 years the day after Christmas when I first picked up the guitar and started learning officially. I was 47. Yeah, me 9 years now. Well, so I guess it's 8 years of, I wrote a couple of songs within a few months of learning. Yeah, 9 years, I think it's 9 years. Yeah, I don't think it's a 10-year anniversary. I'll have to plan something for the 10-year anniversary. That'll be my only plan. I don't like making plans. I wrote this one, let's see. Within 4 days, came up with the notes, I guess, 9/26/22, September 2022. 13 years. 13? See, it's awesome. See, this is what's so cool is like you've got people who've been playing when they're really young, right, and writing, and then people like you and I, Lisa, who started later in life, and other people. It makes me glad because an old dog can learn new tricks if you really want to. I could never have done this years ago. I didn't have any interest in it. It was my uncle dying that spurred me on to like, okay, let me do this. I need to learn, because he left me a couple of guitars, in hopes that I would teach my kids someday, or my kids would pick it up, and so that's where it came from. Never wanted to. Of course, everybody wants to. But all right, let's go. This is probably gonna be my last song. My voice is already getting. It's always like this all. Tell me, what do you see when you look at me? Is it what I see when I look at you? Because all that I see, I love. Skips a beat and I need you immediately. You make me see, because all that I see is love. Feelings I have picture because of this thing that's called love. These feelings I have for you are so strong that I just had to go and put them in song. And I just want to sing about this thing that's called love, 'cause I'm so in love. Yes, I'm so in love. Yes, I'm so in love with you. Yes, I'm so in love with you. So in love with you. So in love with you. So in love with you, love with you. So in love with you, love with you, love with you. Ooh, 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 ooh. So in love with you, so in love with you, so in love with you. Ooh, ooh. So in love with you, so in love with you, so in love with you. Ooh, ooh. So in love with you. Anyway, that's So in Love with You. There you go. High five that younger self, you could say. You know what? I feel like I was like between 20 and 30 this year. I think I wrote 20 to 30 songs, between 20 and 30 songs this year. I kind of lost track. I didn't write anything for like a whole month. And then I said, oh, thanks, Wine and Rose. How are you? How are things going? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. What else was I gonna say? Like a couple of weeks ago, I said I was done. I'm like, I looked at myself and I'm like, nothing was coming to me. I'm like, I don't think I have any more songs to write. And I thought I was done. I'm like, okay, I stopped at basically 197 songs. And like I'd say 20 of them I don't care for. Most of them I really like. And then within the day after saying to myself, I'm not going to write any more songs, I don't have anything left in me, I started hearing songs again. So now I've got 6 in the works. I just finished one yesterday. I've got one about winter. Yeah, it's kind of it's a little bit of a depressing song, but I'll just play the first. Ooh. Oh. I don't think it's gonna. Seriously. The song's not fully written yet. Winter has come and it's brought the glum, and I'm feeling so numb. I can't remember how it goes. Like those migrating birds flying high in the sky. I need to go where there's no ice and snow and no chill in my bones. So that's the song. That's Winter is Coming, or Winter Has Come. Something like that. I haven't. Yeah, for me, it's crazy. It used to happen. When it first started happening, it was during like a lull of songwriting, and I thought, okay, that's just inside me wants to write something new, so I started hearing music. But now it happens so often, and now, like I said, I'm abandoning songs because I realize it sounds so good and different in my head because it's like usually it's like a really pretty indie song, like a pretty indie voice song, or it just sounds like an indie girl singing. I wish my daughter would want to perform because she's written her own songs on guitar. She started at 12, she's 14 now, but she doesn't want anything to do with dad's music, and she doesn't even love it. She's got other loves. She's loving musical theater right now more so, and she's super smart and would be really good. But so a lot of these songs I write in my head, they'd be really good if a girl was singing it. And other songs like full-on bands that I don't sing. I wrote another new song. That's another new one I wrote yesterday, where I feel like the chorus should be Craig Minowa of Cloud Cult. I don't know if anybody's a Cloud Cult fan out there. I love Cloud Cult. Saw them live last year, and I feel like I hear his vocals in my head. You know, with the first certain song, the one I wrote yesterday. I can't remember how it goes now off the thing because it's on my computer, which is not on right now. Anyway, you guys want to hear another, or should I just stop? I have to take a shower at some point and rebrush my teeth. I brushed my teeth before I before I had my coffee when I first woke up. I'm gonna do. I haven't done Heartbreak, Daydream in so long, and I really wish I'd done it when my voice was stronger. It's so long, I don't remember how to say. Oh, who did I say? I don't remember. You'll have to check. Oh, I can't remember now. And I think it was specifically one song. Oh, it was Wolf Parade. Wolf Parade had two different vocalists, by the way, and the one vocalist I don't like, but with the song I said to you, that's the song it reminded me of. Big Wolf Parade fan. And that's if you're a Wolf Parade fan, I always said to my daughter likes, what the heck's the name of the band now? I wish she was here now. Anyway. Heartbreak, Daydream. You guys ever imagine running into somebody famous, especially like a musician, and you imagine yourself having a conversation with them and like they would be interested in listening to you? That's how this song came about. And I started writing with that, but it didn't work lyrically, so it's more about all the things you believed growing up. Do you remember those days when the world was dying? Or this should be, you know, do you remember those days when the world was dying, when you could do anything and had the time, when they said that all your dreams would come true if you put in the work and paid all your dues? So the places you'll go is what they said, along with all the rah-rah things to fill your head, like the sky is the limit and the limit is not high. Just believe in yourself and watch. Yeah, look them up. They're not together anymore. They told you reach for the stars and shoot for the moon. Now do it while you're young because you'll grow old soon. So you headed out to that new frontier with too much confidence and no real fear. But the world outside was not what you thought, cause everyone didn't think you were so hot, and you realized that your plans you had made had other plans for you that were never quite good made. Alright, I haven't done this in a while. Oh, I guess it was just a heartbreak daydream flowing through the corners of your... Let's try it again. Guess it was just a heartbreak daydream, toying with the hopes of your subconscious mind, showing you things that make your soul beam, things you really want but wish you always hide. I guess it was just a heartbreak daydream, toying with the hopes of your subconscious mind, showing you things that could make your soul beam, things you really want but wish you always hide inside. Girl turned you on with pretty blue eyes and hair of blonde. She was everything right, a dream come true, and she just a heartbreak daydream toying with the hopes of your subconscious mind, showing you things that could make your soul pain, things you really want but what you keep inside. I guess it was just a heartbreak daydream toying with the hopes of your subconscious mind, showing you things that could make your soul pain, things you really want but what you always hide inside. Days when we believed in hope, when yes could be the answer instead of no. Then you realized hope is a four-letter word, a word you've lived to regret that you ever heard. So now you live with no life in your heart, and you wonder how it always fell apart. Cause you thought you would bask in the sunlight's gleam, only to learn it was a heartbreak daydream. Guess it was just a heartbreak daydream toying with the hope of your subconscious mind, showing you things that make your soul bang, things you really want but what you keep inside. Guess it was just a heartbreak daydream toying with the hopes of your subconscious mind, showing you things that make your soul bang, things you really want but what you keep inside. Guess it was just a heartbreak daydream toying with the hopes of your subconscious mind, showing things that make your soul pain, things you really want but what you keep inside. I guess it was a heartbreak daydream toying with the hopes of your subconscious mind, showing things that make your soul pain, things you really want but what you always keep inside. That was Heartbreak Daydream. I saw something about you dreaming about meeting Dave Grohl. Used car. All right, Peter. Yeah, that's going to be my last one too, but I just want to say thanks, guys, for tuning in. And that song's about having imaginary conversations with people, and I would sometimes have them in my head, and then I'd be like, dude, what are you doing? It's never going to happen. Why are you even indulging the fantasy? Thanks very much, Wine. I appreciate that. So that's what that song came about. Like, why are you indulging this fantasy? It's, but it started out like that, meeting someone famous and talking to them. And then it was like, well, the lyrics weren't working for me as a, so I just started writing about like the things that I kind of thought was going to, like, when I got a job in New York City and I thought, I was going to make a big splash, and it didn't happen. Then I, made stuff up like, well, I did like a pretty young blonde back then, and she did have a boyfriend. So I guess I kind of made it real. Yeah, it's autobiographical. Yeah. The arguments you have in the shower, and you're just so eloquent, and you put everything together just right. And you're like, yeah, and then you're like, oh, here I am naked in the shower, and I couldn't say that an hour ago. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your New Year's Day. I'm gonna go shower. I'm sweating because I have multiple layers on because I don't want to turn the heat on in my den because oil is expensive. Guys, everyone, have a great New Year's Day. And enjoy the rest of your week, hopefully. Everything will go well. 2026. Let's hope for that big, beautiful day. Lisa, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't come on very often. And like I always say, I get like 2 to 6 people. Tops, 6 nowadays. 0 a lot, or 1. Thank you, Wine. Appreciate that. Thank you guys for stopping in. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day. I'm going to go do some work. Today's only Thursday, right? still have to work again tomorrow. All right, take care, guys.